It's Mohim for Boxing Domination, and today I'm at a very special place at the Camelot Castle with the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Courtney. Dave, how you doing, sir?
Doing very well, sir. How are you? You good?
Not bad, thank you. Thank you so much for having me here. It's my third time meeting you. First time was here at the Camelot Castle. Second time last night at BKB, and here today again at the Camelot Castle. First of all, may I ask you, how was the show last night at the BKB 32?
Oh, I thought it was the absolute nuts. It's always of high standards. It's always of high quality fights, good matchmaking and all that. But last night it just had a nice little air about it. It had a little buzz in the room. It was packed, and it was another fantastic show. You know, Joe and Jim done brilliant. I can't stop singing their name from the top of the hilltops. You know what I mean? They are the best bare knuckle boxing promotion in this country. You know what I mean? I love it. Gladiatorial is the word I like to use for their promotion. Gladiatorial, and I'm lucky enough to be good friends with most of the fighters and the promoters. So I look at that BKB as like a little baby of mine. I watched it grow. Yeah, I had the very first one, BKB one, in my back garden, in the bales of hay. You know, I watched it actually grow into this. So for me, it's beautiful.
And of course, we've had some fantastic fights. We had 11 fights, I believe, total last night. We had the returning of Jimmy Sweeney back to winning ways against Kieran Thomas. Last night, you were bombarded with fans. Fans were absolutely loving you. What's it like every single time you step into the O2 arena?
When I go in, I don't get in the arena. I'm a little bit too old for that, my old darling. But when I go into any venue where it's fight orientated, a boxing match, they seems to be popular, which is very handy for me. You know what I mean? Very, very handy for me. It's cool. I actually half know them all. It ain't like a mob of fans. We've all been going to the same BKB for 30 odd boxing promotions. You know what I mean? We meet all around the country at different. So there are an awful lot of them are friends. But yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, it's cool.
And I know you put your shows in your back garden in the past, the hay bales, which was absolutely bonkers. Like, the amount of people that used to come down to that. Of course, that can't happen anymore due to the rules and regulations of sort of like the government, etc., etc. But I do want to ask you, with the growth of bare knuckle boxing, with especially BKB, starting off in the UK, recently they went to Thailand. Now they're off to even more countries, and I think they're back to Thailand in September. What's it like seeing a organisation that you are very part of from the very beginning grow in such a substantial manner?
For me, because I'm an old sentimentalist, it's romantic. I'm looking at it all as, oh wow, love it. It's like watching your kid grow up, you know what I mean, and going into junior school, secondary school, college. Now they're going to Thailand, you know, the fighting supreme. That's what they do out there, you know, you're involved in all of that. And it's beautiful for me to watch. You know, I mean, as involved as I am really as a number one fan and spectator, you know, I just love the whole thing. And that the promotion for me is like a child. I watched it grow. It's beautiful.
And I do want to sort of ask you, earlier today, which is a bit of a non-boxing related question, you spoke to, I believe, Charlie Bronson. Was it earlier today or was it yesterday?
Today, yeah.
And I know, you know, you guys had a very good conversation. You know, I know it's on your Instagram account as well. Yeah. What's it like speaking to Charlie and sort of still keeping in good spirit despite being locked up for something he should have been out for?
It's my only job where Charlie Bronson is concerned, right? He's in solitary confinement, mate. And if he gets 10, 15 minutes to make a phone call, and he's only got about a list of 10 people he's allowed to phone, and if he wants to ring me, then my job as another human being is to try and stick a smile on his face or keep him happy, because he's living in hell at the moment. So it's my job to, if he wants to sing to me, he can sing to me. I actually stick the action, like I say, I'll stick the, when he sings to me, I'll stick it up. I don't stick every conversation up. You know, I'm not doing it to go, oh, look, I'm talking to Charlie. He's a mate of mine. I've known him a very long time, you know, as I know all of them. But I feel very sad. You know, I'm not saying let Charlie out. I'm saying at least let him mingle with other people, you know. Yeah. The solitary confinement bit is a bit spiteful. At least let him talk to other people. That's all I'm saying. You know, be a little bit humane here. You know, I personally believe that the behind the scenes reason for keeping him like that way and very publicly breaking the rules where humanity is concerned, where Charlie is being treated, is if they're that rotten and evil to one prisoner, that keeps every other prisoner in Great Britain under manners. Yeah. Because if you want to start taking governors hostage and climbing up on the roof and setting light to the prisons, they will do this with you. I will do what I've done to Charlie Bronson and lock him up for forever and ever and ever. So if you want me to do that, then carry on and behave like that. And it's a good deterrent for people, I think. So they just have to do it to that one, and hopefully it works with everyone else. But it's a shame that I know that one. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Charlie is a very good guy. I actually saw boxing footage of him from back in the day where he had this boxing match. And you know what? He seems to, from what I saw, he seemed to be very good. And I feel like if if he, had the proper training that time, I think he would have definitely probably even pursued the boxing.
He was a natural born fighter. Where he would have come in the professional boxing ranks, I don't know. But many years ago, you could earn a good living as a natural born fighter, and he was a natural born fighter in the boxing ring. He was very, very good. I wouldn't know on what standard to put him professionally wise, but. Given a few different breaks, there's a lot of people in prison that wouldn't be there now. It's what hand of cards you're dealt as a young man dictates your future, I think.